Lawmakers are resting this weekend before a mad dash in Austin starting Monday. The legislature has multiple priority items from the governor to complete and only so many days to do it. KCBD News Channel 11's Madeline Hall joins us to break down some of the biggest items on their agenda. Madeline.
Karen, state lawmakers only have 30 days to complete a laundry list of priorities from Governor Abbott. If they don't finish, they could be forced to come back again. It was the governor's veto on the legislature's proposed ban on THC that initially spurred this session. The Senate proposed a complete ban on consumable THC products, with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and Lubbock State Senator Charles Perry leading the charge. They say these products, like gummies and infused drinks, are too easy for children to get and too dangerous.
If we don't pass a bill that regulates hemp and marijuana, then the status quo continues in those 8,000 shops, and they keep selling all this poison, and kids keep getting sick, and parents keep losing their children, and people walk out in front of trains and people shoot somebody. And by the way, if that happens, I'm sorry, Governor, it's not on us.
There was major pushback from the sprawling hemp and THC industry, saying that it would shutter their farms and force thousands of people out from their jobs.
This plant helps a lot of people, and there are bad actors, but it's just a minimal few people. So those people need to be put in jail. If you're selling to kids, you need to be in jail. And so that the rest of the hemp industry that helps so many people shouldn't be punished for some bad actors.
Representative Ken King, who represents Plainview, proposed a regulatory bill in the middle of this session. The House threw it out at the last second and passed the Senate's ban instead. The governor vetoed the measure last month, calling, like King, for the legislature to push for regulation instead. Another major item, redistricting. The governor wants the legislature to draw new congressional maps. His notice to the legislature claims it's due to constitutional concerns raised by the Justice Department. Right now, there's a trial underway in El Paso to determine whether the maps the legislature drew in 2021 are legal. Voter rights advocates say they're racially gerrymandered, drawn to dilute minority voices. President Trump wants the GOP-controlled legislature to give congressional Republicans a larger majority next year.
5, I think we get 5, and there could be some other states we're going to get another 3 or 4 or 5 in addition. Texas would be the biggest one, and
so
that'll be 5.
Are you calling in for a complete redrawing of the congressional map ahead of next year?
Just a very simple redrawing. We pick up 5 seats. But we have a couple of other states where we'll pick up seats also.
Another priority on the list, tightening abortion restrictions. State and federal lawmakers and lawsuits have targeted the so-called abortion pill, specifically a medication called mifepristone. It's prescribed to terminate pregnancies, and generally patients can order it online. Lawmakers want to make it tougher to get the medication, suggesting women are using it to get around the state's ban on abortions. Doctors insist these medications are safe and often used for other women's health treatments.
Use in miscarriage management or early pregnancy loss. Mifepristone and other doses can also be used for certain endocrinological disorders, and then it has use in second trimester abortion as well. Things that we're learning about mifepristone, the longer we have it, and there's more potential for this medication as well.
Disaster prep and relief are the items at the forefront now after the deadly and devastating floods in the Hill Country earlier this month. The governor wants lawmakers to focus on improving early warning systems, strengthening emergency communications, providing financial relief for Central Texas, and finding ways to streamline the rules and regulations in order to speed up the prep and recovery work after natural disasters.
We have to work on improving communication levels in all of these different regions. Improving communications will be a part of early warnings that we need to address. That said, I know that this senator and this representative are keenly focused on early warning systems, and we'll get something passed on it.
The legislature is also tasked with other agenda items like eliminating and replacing the STAR test, cutting property taxes, and much more. Again, the session starts on Monday and ends August 20th. Karen.